Good day. Welcome once again to this second edition of LIB 3073. Okay. We want to say thank you for all of you that listened to our first edition. We want to encourage you to continue to share even the first edition. We want as many people to listen to it as possible. In our first edition, we dealt with the structure of governance that we need for our country, Liberia, going forward, because the one we have had it for a long time, and it has not helped us, especially when it comes to development and governance. It has not helped us. So we are pushing this forward. Now, as I said, please go to Liberia 3073 at gmail.com. Leave your comment, register. We want you to put your name and the district that you come from in Liberia, because we want this to be where we'll be able to go and try to put pressure on proper authorities and those policymakers that will help move our country forward. And we want all of us to be part of it. So yesterday we promised in our first edition to talk about the financial structure that we need for our republic going forward. But it's premature to talk about that when we don't even know what currency we're going to use. So today we're going to devote our time to talking about the currency we use. And it's simple today. It's very simple. This is what we're going to do. In our country, we are using USD and we are using LD. Now, as a nation, we have to decide what currency we're going to have in that country going forward. So, those of you that are listening today, this is what we want you to do. Please don't just tell us if you want USD as our currency or LD as our currency. We cannot have a nation with dual currency. It's bringing us down. We cannot develop with that kind of monetary system. We need to change. We need to choose one. Okay? We can't have our one foot in a boat and one foot on shore and expect not to fall in the water. So let us decide on the currency. So this is what I want you to do. We are taking a poll of people that will be listening. We want to make sure we see those are in majority that want to use LD or USD. And please leave a comment. If you have to make a comment supporting why you want USD and a comment supporting why you want LD. But you don't have to. If you don't want to, you can just say, yes, I want USD, and yes, I want LD. After that, we're going to count and see how many of us are in favor of LD and how many of us are in favor of USD. And our next broadcast will tell you the percentage of those that are in favor of USD and the percentage of those that are in favor of LD. We're not going to stop there. Then we're going to tell you the pros and cons of having LD and the pros and cons of having USD. But we don't want to leave from here today and say we have dual currency. Liberia need to stop this dual currency issue and let's have one currency. And the ball is in your court. We want all of us as Liberians to make that decision. The decision we make, if we decide on LD, we're going to compare it with our new governance structure for the republic. We attach that to it as the currency we want to use, LD or USD. So we'll be able that when we get out there, our members will be able to articulate what we need for our new Liberia. Liberia has to change. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and we all need to work together. Please, we need to put proposals forward that will help move our country forward. Our goal and objective in LRB 3073 is, at the end of the day, we should put sound policies together that will help Liberia become what they call upper middle class nation. That's our objective. We are tired of being at the bottom. We've been on this piece of land so long to still be at the bottom of countries around the world, even in Africa. So we need to change, because what we have now has not helped us. So you can leave a comment if you are on Facebook, Messenger, wherever you're watching, YouTube. Please leave a comment, or you can go to Liberia3073@gmail.com and leave us a message. We'll check everything and we'll let you know in our next broadcast how many of us want LD and how many of us want USD. Then after that, we'll talk about the pros and cons of the two currencies. Then following that, once we establish the kind of currency we want, then we will talk about the financial structure that will be good for Liberia going forward. Because what we have now cannot sustain our nation. We are always running and begging foreign countries to give us money when we have all the resources in Liberia, and if we manage it properly, we'll be a middle class, upper middle class nation, and we stop people from taking advantage of us, foreigners coming, Chinese, Indians, all these people coming and taking our natural resources for nothing and giving us nothing back. So let us establish first what we need, what kind of currency we want to have. Thank you for listening. I'm James Gomia, and I hope to see you again tomorrow on our third edition. And thanks for listening to the second edition. If you missed the first edition, please go back and check. The title of that one is New Structure for Governance of the Republic of Liberia. And this one is choosing the currency that we want going forward for our country. We do not want dual currency. Okay? So thank you and have a wonderful day.